right, so this is officially day 19. Just had a client. Did an amazing job today. Just super, super proud of her. I challenge her every workout, and every workout she steps up to the plate, doesn't complain. She may, she may moan and groan a little bit as the workouts get harder, but she never complains. She always shows up. She's very consistent. She is going on vacation next week, which is something that I view differently. I think as long as you come back better from a vacation, then a vacation serves a purpose. But if you go on vacation and you break routine, you come back and you're just as stressed as soon as you get back into the job. You don't have any solution to the problems that you left when you went on vacation to when you come back, and you jump right back into that same stressful grind that you tried to escape, then a vacation is kind of useless. When you look at, or when I look at very successful people and how they vacation to take a step away from the problem and come back with a solution. Now that may mean that they go to the beach and they relax, but they do not break routine. They will still get up in the morning, they will still work out, they will still eat breakfast, they will enjoy the day, but they don't sleep in past their normal wake up time. They don't forget everything that they ran away from. They took a step back to reduce the amount of stress that they're under daily, but they're always thinking about how can I make it better when I get back? How will I attack it differently? Will I go to bed earlier? Will I focus on getting more sleep? Will I focus on getting things done earlier in the day so that when the day gets complicated, I'm not overly stressed? They're always putting priority on making things better. Yes, the vacation is necessary because they need to take a step back from the situation to be able to see it as a big picture, and then focus on the things that they're having problems with, and then when they get back, they attack it so that they don't end up back in the situation that they left. But if you look at a lot of people and the way they vacation to escape, forget, don't think about, I don't want to think about it, I just want to escape, and then they come back to the same situation, or sometimes even worse, and they get more stressed out, but they can't take a vacation every time things get bad. So then you see the struggle, the why is life so hard, why is this, why is this, why is this? It's because the way you vacation is to escape. It's not to come back better. So you didn't come back better, you didn't come back rested, you didn't come back less stressed. You just had a really, really good time away from the situation. And you feel that stress because you haven't had to deal with it. But as soon as you step back into it, as soon as your foot hits home, you're already thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be a bad week. I'm going to have to get caught up. I shouldn't have done that. Instead of had a great week off, I was able to relax, step away. I know when I go in Monday, this is how I'm going to attack it. This is how I'm going to get caught up. I'm not going to let this get me behind, blah, blah, blah. So the mentality is different. Vacation is not a bad thing. I think a vacation can be a very good thing if you use it right. 99% of people use vacationing wrong. They use it as a time to escape a situation that they do not know how to fix once they get back into it. Just because you took a week off to de-stress and relax doesn't mean that the problems are fixed when you get back. Problems are still there. If you haven't thought about how you're going to fix them, or how you're going to attack them when you get back, then that was a waste of money and time. Yeah, you had a really good time, but you could have a really, really good time if you're able to fix the problems, attack the situations, get things under control so you're less stressed even in the work environment. Then the next time you take a vacation, you don't have to worry about coming back to stress. You're like, okay, this really worked. I need to keep this going. You can spend less time thinking about the problems because the problems are less, and you can really enjoy vacation. You really can't enjoy a vacation, even though you think you do. You think you enjoy the vacation by stepping away from it and having a good time. You drink, you go out, you sleep in, you're on the beach, blah, blah, blah. But that's a short period of time. That's an escape, a delusion that you tell yourself that you're actually relaxing when you're just forgetting. You're just trying to forget, but you gotta come back. 99% of the people have to come back. The one thing about successful people is they really don't have to come back. They choose to come back. And there's a difference. It's mindset. Successful people never have to come back. 99% of the time, they are set up for life. They love what they do, so they choose to come back and attack the situations and make it better. Whereas the common person escapes the situation, doesn't think about how to make it better, has to come back because their life depends on the stress that they're under. So it's just a different thought process. And so that's the way I've been really attacking it. I haven't taken a vacation in 4 years because I don't want to take a vacation to put me in a position to be behind. I'm not to that point yet. So there's going to be a day that I feel really, really comfortable. My business is in a comfortable space to where I can take a step away and I won't be stressed about it. I want to enjoy the vacation. I want to enjoy the time. So I make the best of the time that I have with my family right now, whether it be watching movies on the weekend, spending some good time with the kids, talking to my wife, having those good times, because there will be a time when I can say, hey, we can take a vacation and I won't be stressed about it. So let's go. And I'm ready for that day and I'm working hard for that day. So this is my mentality on vacation. So she's taking a vacation. She's going to come back. We'll get back to work. But my hope is that she comes back better and not just thinking about, well, I got a lot of rest and I had a really good time. Did you come back better? Is the true question. So I have one more client today. Spring break has really killed my clientele, and that's on me because I didn't prepare for it. So definitely going to prepare for that next year. I'm about to do my first workout of April in almost about 2 weeks. My back is finally healed up completely. I feel comfortable enough to work out without worrying about retweaking the injury. Like I said, there are some things I need to work on physically. I've started foam rolling at night. That really, really helped. I felt really good when I woke up this morning. So I've got to do some stretching, get my workout in, and then I have one more client for the day. Focus on some content. Thinking about doing a live today about the very conversation of a vacation. And just see how the day goes. I'm going into the weekend, so I really need a really good reset because we've had some storms the last few nights. I've been up really, really late, and I haven't stuck to my 5 o'clock routine, and I really got to get back to that. I have to get back to that. So I'll focus on getting back to that on Monday, but I've still been getting everything I wanted to get done. It's just haven't been getting up at the time that I committed to. So that affects me mentally, and I need to work on that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to this workout and get to the rest of the day. So I'll check back in as the day goes on. for a late lunch, having a little bit of pasta with the Alfredo. So, not the most healthiest lunch, but it was in the refrigerator and I need to get it gone. So, a little fettuccine pasta with some Alfredo. All right, it's the end of the day. I don't remember what day it is. Had another client this evening, one of my football players, and worked on some strength and conditioning in a different capacity than he's used to. We did a descending ladder with bench press and power clean, both 60% of his maxes on each exercise. And we did 10 all the way down to 1. And he did an amazing job. Super proud of him. It was a challenge. It's something that he's never done before, but he did it and he never complained about it. He pushed himself. He really focused on the mental aspect of conditioning, knowing when to take rest, knowing when to push. And we had a good conversation about that. So super proud of him. He's the first football player that I've put through it. Should have another football player I'm going to put through it tomorrow. But it's a different kind of conditioning than what you would normally see when it comes to football. Football is more about running and they're up and down the field, sprints and that nature. What I try to do is kind of change the thought process with conditioning, because it's more than just running. It's muscle conditioning as well as cardiovascular conditioning. And you can do that with weights. And some of these coaches are so stuck in their ways that they don't explore the options of conditioning with weights, helping the players conditioning not only their cardiovascular system, but their muscles as well, combined in one workout, and helping them really truly be conditioned. So it's not something that you see a lot in at least the high school ranks, but something I'm introducing these young athletes to, and I think they're going to benefit from it. So really excited to see what happens when they go into their workout programs in the summer and how conditioned they will be compared to their teammates. But it was a good session. Came home, I cooked some cod fillets in the air fryer, made sandwiches out of those, and had some air fried french fries, and that was dinner. So a pretty nice low-key dinner, and finished up my chores for the day, and now it's going to be time for bed. So wake up tomorrow, ready to get after it again. Got a couple of sessions tomorrow, and I got my own workout, and I'm just glad to be back in a groove. So I will check in again tomorrow.